Good morning. Don't you wish you had more time in your life? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you wish you had more time. More than 24 hours. 24 hours might seem like many hours in the day, but when we get down to it, we fill that up pretty quickly. So in this week's blog, which you can find, I will include the link here, I talked about 3 ways that I practice and I teach actors to practice making more out of the time that they have. And today I want to focus on one of the strategies, which is focus, flex, and free time. So I'm going to talk you through that a little bit today, and I'll take any questions around it. So really what focus, flex, and free time is a way for you to plan out your week, for you to plan out your day so that you can get the big things done that maybe you've been putting off, or maybe you literally don't know where you can fit it in. So focus time is probably the most important. So focus time is time that we have that is limited. So we have a limited time in our day where we can actually focus on a task. And we want that focus time to be spent on the biggest rocks needed for your acting career. So those could be prepping for an audition, the actual audition, if it's a long audition. You're probably going to have the focus that you need anyway for an audition, but focus time, set aside 2 to 3 hour blocks in your day. Probably start with 2, because it's actually pretty tricky to focus beyond 2 hours straight. So start playing around with 2 hour blocks of time. And in this time, again, you can do audition prep then. If you're writing something, say you're working on writing a web series or working on writing a one-woman show or something like that, you definitely need those 2 hour blocks of time. 2 hour blocks of time are also helpful for you getting down to the nitty-gritty of research or creating target lists for whatever you're working on. So focus time, super important. Then this next bit of time is flex time. Flex time is, you probably have more room for flex time in your day. Most of your work day is probably flex time. And so in flex time, it just means it's a little bit more flexible. So in focus time, I really suggest that you don't have any distractions during focus time. So turn your phone off, go to a room where you can shut the door and really, really focus. So flex time is a little bit more flexible. So maybe it's your day job. Maybe you don't need constant focus for 8 hours. If you do, it might be time for you to start re-examining your day job if you don't have any flexibility to get any acting stuff done during that time. So that's flex time. And then free time is just what it sounds like. So it's free time where you are unplugged. So you're not thinking about work, and you're not on social media, you're not scrolling, you're literally free doing something that is good for your soul, something that you really enjoy. This is probably the thing, I don't know, let me know in the comments, do you take free time? Do you take boundary off your free time? Some of you might already be practicing this, but I know for me, as an overachiever and go-getter, for a long time I was just not setting aside free time. I felt like that was a waste of time. But it's scientifically proven that we need that free time in order to, basically for our brain to have a rest, so that the next time you dive into a focus bit of time, you have new energy. Okay? So once you understand what goes in focus, flex, and free time, then you can start implementing where you can fit it in your week. So say you've got a day job that's 9 to 5, but you're working on pursuing audiobooks right now. Then you want to be setting aside a chunk of focus time, maybe 3 to 5 days a week, on preparing for whatever the audiobook preparation you're doing right now is. So you want those 2 to 3 hour blocks of time. Once you start implementing focus time on a long-term basis, you are going to notice the things on your to-do list are starting to happen. And if you don't know what to do during the focus time, like check into what your goal is and are you going after it? Focus time is essential. Yeah, okay. So anyway, leave questions in the comments. I just want to say hi really quick. Renee, it's good to see you here. Steve, it's good to see you here. Alan, hey, good to see you. All right, if anybody has questions, I will hang on here for about 1 more minute. Otherwise, please leave them in the comments and I will get back to them later. Or you can head over to the blog post, which I will link to here. You can leave questions in the comments there and I will respond then. I know there's more to this topic, but I just wanted to give you a preview or just like an overall outline so you can at least start playing with this. All right, hey Shelly, good to see you. All right guys, that is it. So I will see you later on. Have a lovely, lovely week and keep going. My one challenge to you is set aside some focus time, a 2-hour block of time in the next 24 hours, and let us know in the comments what time that is for you for some accountability, and let us know what you're going to get done in that focus time. For me, okay, I will let you guys know when my focus time is. My focus time is going to be tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. Actually, no, that's later than 24 hours. It's going to be tonight. It's going to be late tonight, actually, for me. My focus time is going to be 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. tonight, and I'm going to be working on the audiobook course, Ditch Your Day Job. So that's my focus time. Let us know in the comments what your focus time is for today and what you're going to get done. And then check back in here so we can keep you accountable and also celebrate the hard work that you're doing. I'm wishing you a sense of more ease in the limited time that we do have. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.